Good morning, guys. Good morning. Happy Thursday. Tomorrow is travel day for me. So today is like a Friday for me. I'm just finishing up my week. Let me start by saying I apologize for the crazy birds this morning. Normally they're not out here. They're just out here. So when the dogs are taken care of, the birds can be looked after as well while I'm gone. So it's a little reminder for the kids. Don't forget the birds. So they are just super talkative. I think they think I'm talking to them, so they're trying to chat back with me. So I apologize for that. But yeah, so today is just finalizing a lot of stuff with work. Good morning, Mom. And getting all that stuff done. I've been packed for a couple days, so I'm finalizing and finishing off all the laundry in the house just in case, I need to throw a few more things in the suitcase because, I'd rather have more than not enough. I have 2 suitcases. I have a carry-on size and a regular big one. So, but anyways, I want to talk about one thing specific. I did some reading this morning, and it was talking a lot about being present. And it's something that I try to do all the time. I try to stay in the present. I try to enjoy the moments that I'm in. And sometimes your mind will start to wander. Well, what if this happens tomorrow? Or you're constantly paying a lot of attention to what happened in the past, or maybe what happened yesterday, or good morning, Amy. So, when I was doing that reading, it really had me thinking, and I was just like, we really just need to go one day at a time. And because it's so easy to get caught up in the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and what could have happened, or what might happen, or, planning tomorrow, and all of these things, and we can get so caught up in all of that. And it's so easy to do that. It should be just as easy, if not easier, to be where we are now. Hey, Steph. Hey, Laura. You know what I mean? Like, if it's so easy for us to do the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and what happened in the past, what's going to happen tomorrow, and all of this other stuff, it should be just as easy to be in the present. It should be just as easy for us to be happy with where we are right in the moment. And I really want to put the one day at a time into effect on this trip. I don't want to stress the things that I could be doing if I wasn't on the trip. I don't want to stress work. I don't want to stress any of that. I just want to enjoy each and every day. Like, we already have a walking, tour hike scheduled in Puerto Rico for Saturday with the group that we're going there with. So I'm excited for that because I like seeing places, but I don't like just driving around seeing places. I'm an outdoorsy person, so I love being outdoors, so it's perfect. But we have to think about, you need to be in the here and now, because when we do this, when we're constantly thinking about what happened in the past, and when we're constantly thinking about what could happen tomorrow, or what could happen a week from now, or things like that, when we do that, we miss opportunities. We trap ourselves in a never-changing cycle. The habits never change. Because if you're constantly focused on what you did, even though you don't want to do that anymore, you're focusing on what you did, you're going to keep doing that same thing because you're trapped in that habit. And we miss opportunities. Things are happening around us, but we're too busy bitching and complaining about something else to even see what is right in front of our face, because we are not in the present. We are not one day at a time. And Steph, I was watching your story with that tiny little avocado. That was the cutest thing ever. But there is nothing good, or there's nothing better than cutting open an avocado, and it is a perfect avocado. Oh, that's the best feeling. But anyways, back on track to what I was talking about. So you don't want to have yourself trapped in that never changing habits. I feel like it's time for us to let go of yesterday, quit dwelling on tomorrow, and just be right where we are. Right where we are right now. Because your previous actions or future actions and the results, it's no bearing on what I'm doing right at the moment. No bearing on it. I mean, my past got me to where I am today, but dwelling on it has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. So what's the point? Why dwell on it? There's nothing I could do about it. And why dwell on what might happen in the future? Last we looked, we're not future tellers. I mean, somebody out there that watching this might be, but I'm not. So what's focusing on the future going to do for me? Nothing. just like it'll do nothing for you. So we need to stop focusing on all of that. Stop focusing on what was. Start focusing on what is. Thank you, girl. I love you too. Good morning, Rocky. Because a lot of like we feel like we're Superwoman and Superman, and we can make all of these changes, but we can't go. We don't have a time machine. We can't go back and redo things. What we can do is just be present in today and do today differently than we would have in the past of whatever we did not like about ourselves back then, right? We can't dwell on what's gonna happen. That's just like this trip. You know, Alex and I were talking, and he was stressed because he doesn't like taking a lot of time off work. This is the longest trip him and I have ever gone on. And he was, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? Well, what if it doesn't? What if it doesn't? Like, we don't know. And if it does happen, then we cross that bridge when we get there and we figure it out because we're in the present, right? So we really just have to take that time to enjoy what we're doing. Like, I was watching Steph. She's a friend that I met on Instagram. She's a coach on my team. And I was watching her story this morning, and she's enjoying the present with her daughter all the time. I'm always watching her stories, and she's always like right in it with her daughter. They're playing hide and seek last night, in the cold, in the dark. Like, those are the memories her daughter will never forget. And that's the kind of mom her daughter's gonna be, because that's how she is. And that's how we need to be. We need to be in the present. Like, today my kids got out early. It's like professional study day, which we never had shit like that. We went to school full time every day. But they get these days off all over the place. I don't get it. But they get out super early. So my goal is to get all my work done so I can come home and be present with my babies, because I leave tomorrow and I'm not going to see them for 10 days. I might FaceTime them while I'm on a cruise ship or something to share the ship with them, but I'm not going to see them. So that's hard for me. You guys that know me know how hard it is for me to be away from my kids. So even with them being teenagers, they're still my babies. So we need to just really be here and now. So each day, this is like a little thing that you can put into action. Each day when you get up is a new opportunity to start over. So each day before you get out of bed, you need to tell yourself that. A new opportunity to do this better. New opportunity to be amazing. And if you're trying to break a bad habit, which to me a bad habit is focusing on what happened yesterday, what didn't go right. Like, for some reason I slept like crap. I really don't know. Like, I don't know if my dreams were crazy or what it was, but I did not sleep well at all. And what's weird is when it's 8 o'clock and we're sitting on the couch, I'm yawning, I'm exhausted, almost falling asleep. Then I get my ass into bed and I can't fall asleep. And then when I do fall asleep, I was up like every hour. Yes, I definitely need this trip. So if you're trying to like break a habit or an addiction or anything like that, compassion and love is what leads the way with that. And you need to be in the present. You need to constantly have that compassion and that love for yourself, for you. Be in the present, guys. Let's stop focusing on the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Let's stop focusing on what could have happened, what might happen, and just focus on what is happening, what's going on right now. That's what's important. Kids are our world, and I love that I get to have this time with her when all the moms don't have the time with them. So true. I wish when my kids were little, I mean, there was one point in life where I was a stay-at-home mom, but I put a lot of financial stress, and it should not have, but I was with somebody that wasn't very financially good with money and saving and things like that, so definitely made it hard, so I ended up back at work. But you know, we have to be mindful of what is going on right now. Yes, girl on a journey. She just said it, mindfulness. We have to be mindful. We constantly have to be reminding ourselves of being in the moment. Like, are you hanging out with your kids but you're on your phone? You're not spending quality time with your kids. Are you hanging out with your spouse or your significant other and your mind is somewhere else, or you're on your phone? The phones are a big thing. Electronics are a big thing. It's not quality time if something else has your attention. So be mindful, be present, and enjoy the moments that you are gifted. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I'm going to try my hardest to come live here with you guys tomorrow morning. It might be on the way to the airport that I just come live to say a quick hi to you and give you a quick little blurb of motivation. But I definitely have to get up and go right into the garage, do my workout so I can shower, get dressed and ready to go, make my shake, drink my shake, because it's not like they're going to let me walk through security with my big green shake. They don't even let you walk through with water that's open. So I hope everybody has a good day. Again, I'm going to try my hardest to stop in here and chat with you guys. If not, I will definitely put out some sort of a post there for you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you later.